You know what, right? I live in Worthing, for anyone who didn't know. And my partner took me to a local graveyard the other day. And on the gravestone, no word of a lie, you can look this up. Here lies Mary. She was like the subject of Mary Had a Little Lamb.
That's a big title.
That's a big...
The Mary.
The Mary from Mary Had a Little Lamb, buried in Worthing. I touched her grave.
Well, it's not... Yeah, it's not quite Jim Morrison. Was she 27?
Can I tell you something?
If you have to.
Mary Had a Little Lamb, known more than Jim Morrison. Every child knows that.
Wait, what are you telling me?
Mary Had a Little Lamb,
Yeah.
right? That song
Yeah.
is known by more people than The Doors. So, fuck you. R.I.P. Jim Morrison.
And Mary.
And Mary from Mary Had a Little Lamb, who's buried in Worthing.
Yeah. There's another one of those I want to tell you about.
Tell me about it.
Like I looked into this recently. So you know when you call someone a smart Alec?
Yeah.
That originated from someone called Alec being a smart ass. There was actually... Alec existed as much
Wait, you
as
found
Mary
his grave?
from fucking Worthing existed. I didn't find his grave. Googled it.
Can you find his grave? And we'll go and touch it.
I'll look for it. I'll try.
You know what's funny?
No.
You know how we had a chat with Matt Richardson? Matt Richardson's an episode that's coming up soon. Comedian Matt Richardson. About ghosts and how you guys don't believe it's real.
I didn't say I don't believe it's real. I just don't believe like the most haunted on TV is real.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I took one of those K2 meters, which is like the electromagnetic reader, to that particular graveyard.
What, Mary's?
To Mary's. And it's like a defunct old graveyard that no one's getting buried there anymore, I'm pretty sure. And there isn't...
It's full.
It's pretty full. It's pretty, like, decrepit to a degree. There isn't much going on there. There definitely isn't a lot of electrics and stuff going on there. That thing lit up at certain places.
Fair.
Mad. I mean, yeah, it could be anything.
I need more.
You need more?
I need more.
You need to talk to the ghosts. Ask them about their day.
Yeah.
I think we've got to make it relevant to music somehow. Maybe we go and do like a little acoustic set at a really haunted asylum, and then we'll ghost hunt after.
Okay.
Like, in every room we set up in, we just play a quick song on the ukulele.
Like, I'd want to see a poltergeist. Do you know, I want to see chairs getting launched.
What if it was
Why
like...
don't we do a Ouija board?
All right, well, let's do it in a place where it's meant to be like a famous musician that haunts it.
Okay.
If we're going to do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah? Rather than just a random asylum down in Sussex.
This has turned dark.
Well, it's a dark episode. We're talking about people that died at 27. Crack on, man.
This is a good one. This
Yeah?
is a biggie.
Who we got?
I've got Kurt Cobain.
Oh, big boy Kurt. I'm gonna throw this out here. Courtney Love did it.
Well, you know, I wouldn't disagree with that. Didn't he shoot himself with a shotgun or something?
He didn't shoot himself, son.
Could he reach the trigger?
And then just have it laying next to him perfectly. Would it have gone...
She fucking shot him.
And just laid it gently on his... I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know what it looks like. But look, it just seems a little bit much, doesn't it?
Moody, if you ask
Yeah.
me. For those who don't know who Kurt Cobain is, I'm sure most of you do, but he is the lead singer, the writer, the frontman, guitarist of...
Lost Profits! Woo!
Can't say that anymore. Of Nirvana. He was born in Aberdeen, not Scotland.
Okay.
Washington.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say that makes more sense.
Unless your research has gone awry.
It very much could have.
He started Nirvana in 1987 with... Can you tell me the bass player's name?
Something
Steve Hillier.
That is a reference that no one, literally no one, in this whole world, apart from people that we were in class with at BIM, will fully understand.
I hope they do. I hope they remember. And good old Dave Grohl on the drums, who I've slagged off for being a shit drummer. I don't think you're a shit drummer. I think you are good, but you're just not like...
Did you ask me the bass player's name without knowing the bass player's name?
I don't have a clue.
Isn't it like Cursed Nov something?
It sounds like a Kurt Cobain cover band. Curse Nirvana.
Have I just made that up completely?
I'd like to see what the actual answer is.
Okay, my bad.
And he married his murdering wife, Courtney Love, in 1992. They had a daughter who is called Frances Bean. Decline. He suffered from intense stomach pain.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Every time. Ooh.
Do you reckon he had Crohn's and they just like didn't know what Crohn's was back then?
Very possibly.
Did they know what Crohn's is like? Surely a relatively new. I feel like I've only just started hearing about it in the last like 10 years.
It's like the other one. What's the other new one that women get?
Depression. No, I'm joking. Oh shit.
No, the other one, the stomach.
That women get.
Yeah. Endometriosis.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's doing bits.
What the fuck have I done to my finger?
I don't want to know. He became addicted to heroin and increasingly more and more suicidal. There's a theme here, isn't there?
There's definitely a fucking theme here, mate. Yeah. Drugs.
He felt suffocated by fame. It was too much for him. He wanted to persevere authentically.
Okay.
What the fuck does that mean?
He wanted to be more authentic in his life.
Fair. In March 1994, he overdosed in Rome.
Okay.
It's ruled accidental, but widely seen as a suicide attempt.
Okay. Interesting. So, okay.
Why would you move on to the gun? Would you?
Also, if you look, okay, so what? I can't sit here and be like I don't have depression. I've never really experienced depression that badly. For me, I can't correlate the consistent need to go through the motions with depression, especially if you have a kid in the world at that point. So I don't fully understand it from that point of view. I don't think I'm qualified in any means to try and make that kind of judgment, because it's not how my brain works, but other people's brains work differently.
Well, yeah, that's very true. That's very true. And a lot, like, the come down from heroin must be brutal.
We're gonna struggle to get clips out of this, by the way.
Yeah. Because of the depression and heroin.
Yeah, maybe we should like play a game halfway through or something. Like after Kurt's done, we should play a fun game.
We'll sing "Mary Had a Little Lamb." And
Well, it's like stabbing each other or something.
If we have to.
Are you 27?
No.
Take my age, divide it by your age, times it by 2, minus 40.
Minus 40.
What do you mean?
My age divided by... We're the same age.
Okay.
That's 0.
Okay.
Isn't it? Yeah. And then take away 40 is minus 40.
Okay.
This has gone horrendously.
That's some good maths, man.
The fateful day this time round was April the 5th, 1994. We were 4 years old. He was found 3 days later in his Seattle home. Self-inflicted shotgun wound to the head.
Self-inflicted.
Was it, though? Has she ever been questioned? Other than by me and you?
I mean, I'm sure she has.
No, but like LAPD style.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure when it happened, she'll have been questioned.
I'm going to Google the crime scene later and see what I can deduce.
What we need to do is deep dive into like her lyrics since then with Hole and just see if there's any little like... Yeah, or like play them all backwards, like by the record and you
fucking shot him.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about his legacy. Oh wait, is there more about his death?
There's more.
Tell me some more about his death.
He shot himself in the head, right? Or has
shit.
he? But he's got something in his system, Will. I'm going to let you guess what that might be.
Drugs.
Yeah, but what?
Heroin.
Yes.
Is
and
it?
diazepam. It's like, are you up or down? Like, what are you going for here? Legacy. He's still considered the definitive grunge icon, which I think is fair enough.
Yeah, definitely.
And widely agreed. Sparked new conversations about mental health in music.
Just quickly,
Okay.
what's your favourite Nirvana song?
Lithium, I think.
Yeah, Lithium is a banger. Or Heart Shaped Box is pretty good as well.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone chooses Smells Like Teen Spirit, but like it's fucking phenomenal, obviously.
it's
but
not my
like,
fave.
Lithium, I think,
That's such a banger, isn't it?
mate. Yeah,
That's probably my favourite Nirvana tune.
yeah. Oh,
His death effectively ended the grunge era. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I mean, it's big boots to fill.
it definitely like at least left a giant fucking dent in the grunge era. I get that, but
What's that one that goes me?
it's literally called Me. I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fair.
Don't anyone.
No, I want to hear cover of that. Lithium is a tune though.
I don't know if I can put that in, mate.
Of course you can't.
I mean, he's been convicted.
It's not hearsay. It's pure and simple. I want to be there. Okay, Willy Willy. So
Jeez.
1994, Kurt Cobain popped his clogs. He either shot himself or someone else shot him.